everybody, welcome back to my channel. For today's tutorial, I'm doing this look here, which is just a nice, easy, glowy summer look. It's really simple on the eyes. Anybody can do it, whether you're a pro or a beginner. I've kept it really light and wearable on the skin, so it's comfortable if it's hot outside. Some places, like here in Texas, it's really warming up, so I cannot stand to have tons of makeup on my face, but if I go out at night, I still want to feel really glamorous. So anyway, if you'd like to find out how to get this look, then keep watching. First, I'm going to start by prepping my skin using Lancome Energie de Vie. I love this day cream just for moisturizing in the morning before I put on my makeup. It's got a plumping effect too, so it just really makes a nice smooth canvas. I think especially if you have any sort of fine lines or anything, it just really smooths out the skin so that you start with a really great base. Next, I'm going to go on to my eyes using IT Cosmetics Confidence and an eye cream. It's a really great illuminating reparative under eye cream that's also anti-aging. It's a great product though for all ages, because if you're not using an eye cream, you might find a lot of times that your concealer creases. If you're dehydrated, you can find that whenever you smile, talk, laugh, etc., your eyes are kind of creasing, making your concealer crease as well. So it's also really important to have a good base there. And I'm just working it up back towards my temple. And last but not least, I'm going to do my lips using Makeup Forever's Ultra HD Lip Booster. I love this product. It's just subtly plumping, but really moisturizing and just makes the perfect base for any lip color. So to prime my face today, I'm using Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Oil. This is a great primer if you've got really dry skin and you find that your makeup is not laying nicely on your skin throughout the day because of dryness. It's really moisturizing, and I also find that if you're using a cream product, it just makes it go on like butter smooth. It's so nice. So moving on to foundation, I'm going to be using Makeup Forever's Ultra HD Foundation Stick. If you haven't tried this product, I really highly recommend it. I know there are a ton of foundation sticks on the market now, but this one is still my favorite after having tried a few. I just think that it blends so easily. And it's just so easy to throw in your purse and touch up, but I honestly find that it's really long wearing. I'm sort of two different colors right now because I haven't self-tanned in a while, so I'm going to be mixing Y215 and Y375. There's no reason to mix if you don't have to. They've got such a great color range. These just happen to be like my light shade and my dark shade, so I'm going to be blending them today, but I definitely think that out of almost any brand, you're pretty sure to find a close match with Makeup Forever because their color range is amazing. So I'm going to go ahead and conceal using Makeup Forever's Ultra HD Concealer. I just think that Makeup Forever does foundation and skin products really well, and I can always find a really good match for myself. So that is a huge benefit, having a really yellow undertone. Sometimes it's really tough to find something that doesn't make you look pink or orange or whatever color you really don't want to be. So I love their products because you can get them really just about as yellow as they come. I want to make sure now that everything is good and set, so I'm using Makeup Forever's high definition powder. This is a really finely milled, really pretty powder that is great for setting. It doesn't do a lot of mattifying, so if you need that, I would suggest something more like Rimmel's Stay Matte or like the NYX blotting powder. If you haven't tried that before, I love that powder. This one is just a really nice overall setting powder that won't make your foundation look flat. I am going to use this to go ahead and set under my eyes. So now we're going to go ahead and move on to eyes, so I'm going to zoom you guys in so you can see a little bit better. I'm going to go ahead and do my brows first, and today I'm using Anastasia Beverly Hills Medium Brown Brow Powder Duo. I'm going to keep it really simple on the brows and just fill in with my brow powder. So I'm going to go ahead and brush up through the brows. I like to use the lighter side through the front half of my brow and then kind of switch to the darker side as I'm defining like the arch and the tail. So that's just with the powder. I'm gonna go ahead and set it with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Clear Brow Gel. This is one of my all-time favorite products. You'll see it in almost every video of mine. I'm gonna prime my eyes using Smashbox Photo Finish Lid Primer. And I love these because they're tinted, so if you have any discoloration, this is a really great product to kind of like blank that all out. Also, if you're using any vibrant, like bright shadows, any glitters, shimmery products, whatever, this just makes it so much more intense when you just get a uniform base and then you can build the color on top of it. It makes all the difference. On my eyes today, I'm going to be using my Master Palette by Mario from Anastasia Beverly Hills. This is still my go-to everyday palette. I honestly just love it so much. Mario has been one of my makeup idols for as long as I can remember. To have him create a palette was just like a dream come true to me. I just think that his skill and artistry comes through even in this palette. The colors are so ridiculously beautiful. I'm just going to dip into Luna first, just to go ahead and start defining my crease. Once I've got that placed where I want it, I'm just gonna take the brush, holding it towards the end of the handle to get a really light touch. I'm just going to blend out the edges. Now I'm going to take Kim, a peachy, kind of warm, shimmery bronze, and I'm just going to take that all over the lid. Just to brighten everything up a little bit, I'm going to take Marina, which is like a shimmery kind of champagne color, and I'm just going to go down the center of the lid. Just for a little bit of definition on the bottom lash line, I'm going to go back into Luna on just a really small brush from MORPHE. It's the M503. I love this brush for getting along my bottom lash line. What I'm going to do now for a little pop of color is use the Makeup Forever Aqua XL eye pencil in this kind of slightly shimmery warm purple. So I'm just going to go along my upper lash line. And then I'm going to create just a little flick at the end. So going back in with that same brush that we used to blend out our lower lash line, I'm going to dip into NYC, which is sort of a warm, shimmery purple, and I'm just going to buff along the edge of that liner just to soften it a little bit. Now I'm just going to go ahead and curl my lashes. This is just the lash curler from Lancome. I'm going to go ahead and apply my mascara. This is the Lancome Grandiose Extreme. It is my favorite mascara lately. I was really skeptical at first because I thought that the brush design was like kind of gimmicky, but after having used it, it is like so expertly designed. If you're anything like me, you almost always end up with mascara like across the bridge of your nose or something like that because I'm not very ambidextrous. I can't apply on my left eye, like using my left hand. I love this because it just curves so perfectly to where I feel like I never get mascara anywhere else on my face but my eyelashes, which is revolutionary. I'm gonna go ahead and apply mascara, just working from root to tip. Alright, so you can absolutely stop there on the eyes if you're not a false lash fan, but I am gonna go ahead and apply a pair today from Huda Beauty called Giselle number 1. These are so pretty. The band is so thin that they are just incredibly comfortable, and I can stand to have them on all day, which is saying something for me because I've got really sensitive eyes and I'm like such a baby about false lashes. Like if they've got a thick band, I'll like put them on for a photo on Instagram and then like immediately pull them off. Back when I was like 18, 19 working at Sephora, I would wear like the heaviest lashes every day, and I don't know how I did it. I guess it's just after years of doing that, I just love the simplicity of either no false lashes or just a really light, comfy pair, which is exactly what these are. So I'm gonna go ahead and put these on using my Esqido Companion Long Lasting Lash Glue. Such a convenient applicator because it comes with a wand, like an eyeliner or something, so you can really just paint it on in a thin line and you're not getting tons of glue. With lashes, the more glue is not better. You actually want to do as little glue as you can manage and still get a really good hold. That will keep from damaging your lashes. It will really make them adhere a lot better. So I'm just going to paint that on. That's about how much glue I've got on there. So applying lashes, I like to just go down from the top and stick it first in the middle, and then I will kind of adjust on each side. Now that our eyes are done, I'm gonna go ahead and zoom you guys out and do the rest of my face. I'm gonna start with my Too Faced Milk Chocolate Soleil bronzer, and I'm just gonna take that on my Dose of Colors powder brush. I'm also just going to very lightly contour my nose. I'm not doing anything too crazy today, but I like to just slightly define the bridge of my nose here, working up toward my eyebrow and just blending down towards my eyeshadow. And then I'm also just going to do a tiny bit at the tip. For my blush, I'm going to be using the NYX Baked Blush in number 5, Foreplay. This one has gotten a lot of use to where the blush is actually like falling out of the pan. It's really dimensional. If you like the Milani baked blushes, I also suggest trying these out. I'm going to just apply this to the apples of my cheeks. This was one that I had been using for a really long time, like religiously, and I kind of forgot about, and I just found it in my drawer the other day when I was cleaning and packing to move into my new apartment, and I was so happy because it was just like, oh, all these memories. I used it every day. I'm gonna go ahead and highlight now, and I'm using a product that I picked up in England from Sleek Makeup. I'm sure if you're from the UK, you're already super familiar with this line, but it's one that I've seen a lot of YouTubers using, and I was really anxious to try out like as soon as I got to the UK when I was there last month. This is Cleopatra's Kiss. It's got like a cream highlighter on these two sides, and then in these corners it's a powder highlighter. I will say it is a bit glittery, so if you don't like a strong highlight, this wouldn't be the palette for you. But if you do love that really glowy look, I definitely suggest picking it up if you happen to be in the UK or if you can order it online. So what I'm going to do first is just use the cream highlighter, and I'm going to place that on the top of my cheekbone. I'm also going to add a touch just to the tip of my nose and also just down the bridge. Now what I'm going to do is use the powder side, and I'm just going to mix these two. Alright, so last but not least for our lips, I'm going to be using one of the High Precision lip pencils from Makeup Forever in the shade number 10. I'm gonna just use Angel by MAC, which is one of my favorite lipsticks. And I'm gonna top it off with one of the Too Faced lip glosses. This is the Sweet Peach Creamy Peach Oil Lip Gloss in the shade Papadon Peach. And this is such a gorgeous kind of pink nude. Alright guys, so that is the finished look. I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you have any questions, comments, suggestions for my next video, feel free to leave them in the comments below. If you're not already subscribed to my YouTube channel, be sure to do that and hit thumbs up on this video if you enjoyed it. Also be sure to follow me on Instagram at Makeup by J. Cole. I post a lot of short video tutorials and looks that you guys could see more on a daily basis. You can also follow me at Makeup by J. Cole on Snapchat, which is a great way to stay in touch. I love meeting you guys and hearing from you. It always makes my day. So that about wraps it up, but I will see you guys next time.